What up, HBR? What up, what up, what up? Hey, what up, Great White Wolf? Great White Wolf in the chat. What up, what up? So I'm gonna see how many people come in before I start talking. I wanted to go live today and like talk about all the shit that's been going on in Minnesota, but there's just so much shit, dude. Like constantly coming. I got so many videos like saved on Twitter and like all the shit that's going on and like some of the shit, crazy shit that liberals been saying. It's wild, dude. It's wild. And that's why a lot of people just look at me funny. A lot of people look at me funny when I say shit like, I don't want to talk to liberals. I don't want to debate with liberals. I don't want to find common ground with them. Like, I don't want to be buddy buddy with them because I feel like they're all fucking, uh, they all hate us, bro. They hate everything I stand for. So why would I want to find common ground with somebody that, you know, doesn't like me? And I'm perfectly content on not having any liberal friends. What up? What up, Cody Lee? HBR necessary or shit. They're already taking over city blocks and shit. Yeah, it's not worth it anymore. HBR. And I mean, look, dude. I've been a Trump supporter for 10 years. I've at first it was like I think we can find common ground. I think we can try to help some of these people and like help them see through the BS and shit. And it's like, man, I don't know if we can, bro. Like, uh, I don't see much hope. It's like talking to a brick wall sometimes, bro. It really is. Like, I don't know. These people are psychotic, dude. Some of these people are fucking psychotic. They're taking these meds, these mental health medications. They're getting brainwashed by this propaganda, and there just ain't no helping them. And you're standing in the way of ICE agents removing illegal immigrants and criminals and fucking. They removed one dude. I can't remember where the fuck it was at today. I think it was Portland. One dude, they removed him, and he was like charged with like sexual assault, SA. He was charged with SA, and he made this girl give him like oral several times, like and he was convicted of it. And he had a bunch of other charges and shit too. It was just crazy, dude. And like these are the people that the left are protecting, and it's I don't know, man. We just I don't know. I think as a country, we're like in a position where you're in a position where um, something's got to fucking happen. Something's got to crack. Something's got to break. And I've been saying it for years. Like something's gonna be like the tipping point. And now they're actively like threatening ICE agents to fucking unalive them. Like telling people to bring guns with them to fucking to these ice raids. And it's just crazy, dude. You're playing with fire there. Literally. Even with the video evidence, they still say you're wrong and call you a Nazi. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even give a fuck when people call me a Nazi anymore. They're like, "Hey, you're a Nazi." And it's like, okay. Like what else you got? because I mean I feel like at this point you've called me every name in the book, and it's like I don't care anymore. I don't. I don't. And the reason why I kind of named this, like I can't remember what I named this live stream. Something about passiveness is for the weak, bro. I'm telling you, like I keep trying to tell motherfuckers, and it's like standing in the middle of an intersection and everybody's going the wrong way. It's like standing there and I'm fucking waving my hands like, nah, you need to go back that way, or turn it around, or and then there's people like completely asleep at the wheel, thinking that none of this shit politically going on right now will ever affect them. And that's the crazy part. Like the people that are still like not wanting to get active in politics, I understand it. It's not easy. It's fucking, sometimes it's downright frustrating, depressing. Um, but for people to sit back and not want to get active, not want to do anything in their community, and not wanting to do anything for their state. Um, and I know there's some people out there that think like, oh man, starting a podcast and talking about um, politics really doesn't do shit. Like I've heard a couple people say that, and it's like that's the type of shit where I think is weird, bro. I think you not being active or actively talking about politics and how it directly affects your fucking family um, is gay. To be totally honest with you, I mean, you know, you can say I'm not. You can say, oh man, this person's brainwashed on the left. This person's brainwashed on the right, and it's like, nah, man. I think the way that I believe this, the way that God has shown me, and the way I feel like politically and morally, what I say would definitely help this country if a lot of people followed it. Trying to stop agents from feeding their families really pisses me off. They're protecting us. Yeah. Would they pull their car in a restaurant and keep a waitress from doing their job? No. But they want to disrupt someone from doing their job is insane to me. Yeah. I agree, HBR. It's weird, bro. Like it's weird. Like they're trying to clean up this illegal immigration mess that's been going on for a long ass time. But it got really bad under Biden, like really fucking bad. Like I said for fucking 4 years, our borders are wide open. Our borders are wide open. Our borders are wide open. And now we're finally starting to feel like the real effects of it. Our major cities are they're shitholes, bro. Most of the people are addicted to drugs, fucking living on the streets, or they're getting all this, or illegal immigrants are getting all this special funding. And it's not just going on in Minnesota. It's not going on just in Minnesota. It's going on here in Ohio too. They're starting to do research all over the fucking place, like these daycares and medical centers and shit. Yeah, they're all over the place. Please send Trump to Venezuela ASAP. Yours sincerely. What's good? I'm closing up the store right now. Nah, nothing much, man. Just get on here talking about politics. They're still trying to kill him. Yeah, Cody, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Our major cities are shitholes already. Yeah, but they've gotten worse, bro. They've gotten worse, and they've brought these illegal immigrants in there and treated them like most of your major cities are like sanctuary cities. So they've brought these illegal immigrants into all these major cities so that it can never go red again. New York City will never go red again. The large chunk of California will never go red again. the state of California will probably never go red again. Unless we get rid of all the illegal immigrants. In the same way with Texas. That's what they're trying. They're trying to do the same thing they did with California. They're trying to do the same thing to Texas. And I'll say here in the next 10 years, Texas will go blue if we don't stop illegal immigration. Texas will go blue and it'll never go red again. Um, and it's crazy the amount of people we've brought into this country, and we think that we can, like, I don't know, you got these people brainwashed into thinking like we're just one big melting pot and we can all coexist. And you can't coexist with fucking literal third world shithole country citizens. Like, you just can't, dude. Like, you can't. These people don't think like you. They don't think like me. And it has nothing to do with fucking race. It just has to do with these people are not like us, bro. They're not like us. They're not going to acclimate to our life. It's just not going to happen. And that's just the way it is. Yeah, Seattle's no longer arresting people for using the middle of the street. Yep. Why give illegals our funds? We need them. Yeah, we do need them, bro. But they're not. They don't give a shit. Your politicians don't give a shit as long as they can stay in power. If that Nick Shirley would have never went to Minneapolis, Minnesota, and started exposing those daycares, then Tim Walz would have never dropped out to like run for governor again. And you would have probably had Tim Walz as governor for the next fucking however long. However long you can be governor for. I can't remember. It's like either 2 or 4 years. But yeah, he should be, there should be charges brought against Tim Walz, Elon Omar, that, well, what's his name? Jacob Frey, the mayor of Minnesota or Minneapolis. Yeah, they should all have charges brought against them. We need to at least get them charged with something and find out what the fuck's going on. Now, are they guilty? Did they know about it? Did they help with that shit? I don't know. I think they did, but innocent until proven guilty. I think we need to at least fucking, if there's enough evidence there, we need to prosecute them. We need to fucking charge them with something. But if we don't do that, if we don't do something about the fraud in Minnesota, then I can't look at this country as like a serious country. Like, we're just gonna let these people get away with this shit. And yeah, Walls got ended by a 23-year-old virgin. Yeah, and I've been following Nick's work for a while. He does some good work. Nick does some good work. He's got a lot of shit out there before this whole Minnesota shit. The Minnesota shit put him on the map. Like, now he's starting to really get recognition for his journalism, which is fucking awesome. Seems like a good kid. And I think it's funny that they tried to attack him for being a virgin. And he's like, well, I think he might be Mormon, or I think he's a Christian at least. And yeah, he believes in not having sex until marriage. So, yeah. Yeah, that's the way it is now, though, Jeff. I agree with that. You mean guilty until proven innocent? Yeah, that's the way it is. That's the way it is with the people on the right. On the right, you're guilty until you're proven innocent. But the way it should be is innocent until proven guilty. And I believe yeah, he's a Mormon. Okay. Yep. Yeah, he's a Mormon. Yeah, he does some good journalism though. I don't really agree with the Mormon way of life or whatever. Yeah, I think he's from Utah, ain't he? But I can't remember if he's from Utah, but a lot of fucking Mormons out in Utah, let's put it that way. Um but yeah, Nick does some great journalism. Dude's really good. And I've been thinking for like before I started doing like the country rap reactions and like got involved in all the upchurch shit and like all that shit, I was highly contemplating like doing street journalism. what Nick does. And I'm still contemplating that because there is a lot of crooked shit that goes on close to my house. But my thing is, would I want to expose all the shit that's close to my house and put a target on my fucking back? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the one thing that has kept me from doing it. I think it was like 2 years ago, I was like fucking this close to going to a pride festival with a camera and a fucking microphone. So, um, you know, that was my thing right there. Like that's what I was thinking about doing. And yeah, I don't know how long I would have lasted. I don't, I don't know how long I would have lasted, but it would have been a fun adventure, to say the least. So I was ready to go to the Pride Fest and come out of the closet. Nah, fam, I ain't coming out of the closet. I ain't up church. We got too many Nicks. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think there's still. I think there's still some. I think there's still some room for people to get out there and do some real journalism. I mean, you literally have what's that lady's name? Laura Ingraham from Fox News. She was out on the streets doing like street reporting in Minnesota. I think it was earlier today or last night. And dude, she's like a corporate Fox News host. So that lets you know right there that the type of journalism that Nick is doing is like making everybody super nervous. Like this is shit that we should have uncovered, fucking a decade ago. What up, Zesty Mountain Dew Lips? What up? Um, but I mean that. I mean like, it's starting to make them all a little nervous, bro. Oh, okay. We have too many Nicks. I get what you're saying now. Nick Shirley, Nick Fuentes, Nick Sorter. Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying now. We need a fucking Kyle in there. That's what we need. A two protects one. Yeah, yeah. But that's the thing. I don't know if I can keep my cool under pressure. Like if I get in a situation where motherfuckers are like touching me and shit, like bumping into me, pushing me, like dude, it's fucking curtains, dude. I'm going to jail. Chilling, listen to TP1 like Fox News. Yeah, yeah. I wish I was as good as some of the journalists. I'm just not. Like I don't retain information like most people. Like I mean I've gotten better like podcasting and stuff and like pulling up information and talking about stuff, but like I'm nowhere near like some of the right wing content creators, like as far as being able to get my point across, thinking things through, being knowledgeable about certain situations. You know, I'm still learning, and there's a lot of stuff I want to learn. But what I try to do is every time I go live, I just try to be as real as fucking possible. And a lot of those right wing content creators can't do that. They can't do that, bro. They can't be real. Is because they usually have some kind of sponsorship or what's the word for it? They're usually sponsored by somebody and they're doing some kind of ad reads or they have to fit into a certain box to be able to fucking get their point across and yeah. But the thing is I think we should all get more fucking active, no matter what it looks like, dude. We should, and in this country, we should care about politics. We should care about politics. I think the reason we're in the situation we're in right now is because I think it was like one or two generations just quit even caring about politics. And, it's not good, bro. Like, you have to care. You have to watch these motherfuckers, dude. These politicians are some crooked motherfuckers, dude. And I don't know what Trump's doing right now, but I kind of like what Trump's doing right now. He's been pretty ballsy the last week and a half, and I fucking like it. Hopefully he goes and gets shit settled down in Minnesota, but I don't know what that's gonna look like. Me personally, I think you need to go in. You need to send the military in there, and you need to put your fucking boot on their throat and just wrap that shit up, no matter what that looks like. I'm not saying killing people, but they need to shut it down, bro. We can't let them burn down Minneapolis again. You just can't do it. You can't fucking do it. Ugh. I don't know what my wife sees in this fucking coffee. Like, I got some kind of. We got a new Keurig machine, and we got these Keurig cups, and I do not like the taste of this. Oh, if I can go get something else. I want some real fucking coffee, bro. Not some latte bullshit. Can't be fucking with that. Hold on, I'm gonna walk in here and try to give this to my wife. So I've been kind of here lately. I really ain't been talking. Like I had that live stream the other night, but man, I'm trying to find out what all I want to do as far as content. Hold on, real quick. Okay. All right. I'm gonna make me a fucking regular coffee here. Hold on. Make sure I get this. She got some kind of cinnamon toast crunch latte shit. No, I didn't like that. Oh my god. Will you shut the hell up? What do you want, bro? Quit barking at me. Really? Just fucking knocking water bottles out? Alright. Yeah, that's the thing. HBR, like I don't really want to do like I like doing country rap shit. I like doing reactions, and I mean I'm passionate about it. I still love doing it, and I like all the artists that I've met. But bro, I'm gonna be 100% honest. Like, dude, um, most of them probably wouldn't like my politics. You know what I'm saying? Like they just wouldn't. But yeah, I've toyed around with like gaming and like react, and I've kept doing reactions, and then like the political shit. The political stuff's just so saturated. There's so many people doing it. You have to like either be a blonde with a big set of tits, or you gotta get on and say the fucking N word a bunch of times to get fucking recognized anymore. That's the only way you can do it. If you're on there being truthful, being real, being honest, and trying to present the facts the best you can, it's like, and plus YouTube just kills your fucking algorithm too. Like my algorithm on this channel is just shit, dude. It's shit. I do reactions and I don't get shit for views, and some of that's got to do with like the gaming. Like I started doing gaming. Hold on, I'll set you guys up for a minute so I can put some creamer in my coffee. Look at that, dude. I ain't get the fucking the gym. Gang, gang. And I'll say this, I'm gonna have to make two, and I've been talking about making two separate channels. Oh, let's try to put my cup of coffee back in there. So, and I've been talking about making like two separate channels, one for politics, one for reactions. Like some shit I talk about on politics, like, you know, nobody's said anything to me yet. Like as far as like doing reactions, and then I don't know if they watch my political shit. But I don't know, man. Some people might not want to be associated with my political beliefs. And plus, it could just kill me. Once I started talking about politics, my numbers went right in the shitter. So, people would probably off me if I showed my tits. I thought about just doing a shirtless episode one night. I don't know if you're still in here, HBR, but I thought about just doing a fucking like shirtless episode. Let me present to you. Let me present to you the news. I expect big tips tonight. Fuck. The thing with YouTube is the realer you are, you don't go anywhere. The faker you are, the bigger you get. Yeah. Yeah, I mean I do see some people getting some traction. But the thing is they've already built their fan base. Like before the algorithms got so fucking bad, like you see it with Myron from Fresh and Fit. You see Nick, he does good. Fuentes. You know, you see some of these channels, they do really good. And there's a few out there that are like that I don't know why. They've just hit this algorithm where they can like succeed. And I don't know why. I can't I can't get to that point to do it. Like to be on that level yet. It's not that. Actually, it's hard to do what you do. I didn't know who Triple T was till HT promoted the Disc Battle last year around this time. Yeah. Nudes with 2P1. That's a damn good show, bro. Nudes with 2P1. Let me read you the news with my shirt off. Oh, fuck. Oh, that'd be fucked up, dude. That'd be a fucked up show. I don't know if I'd get any views. Nah, I plan on getting up tomorrow at some point. I think probably around like 3, 4 o'clock tomorrow. I want to sit down and do like a cover everything that's been going on in Minnesota, like after the woman got shot, because they've been like mobilizing and fucking like taking over city blocks and shit like that. Like it's crazy, dude. I just don't. Sometimes I don't understand people that are like, well, I don't see how you are. Like, there's some people out there that are like, oh, left and the right, they're two wings of the same bird, and I don't know why people get involved in politics and like it don't do nothing, and like you should just go out and enjoy your life, and the thing is I agree with that to some degree, but it's like if you don't fight back against these communist fucks in some degree, like they're just gonna keep overrunning your life, bro. They're just gonna keep doing. It's just gonna keep getting worse and worse and worse. And the thing is, what I've realized about some people is that politics don't become real, and like the policies that these people implement and the shit that they're doing and the shit they're brainwashing their kids with, It doesn't become real until it directly affects that person's family. Like, I've heard several people like, I can't believe what they were like. It was really big around COVID, like when COVID happened. And for a short while, all the kids in the state of Ohio were being taught from home by their parents. And a lot of parents woke up and they're like, what the fuck are my kids learning about? They were learning about like LGBT shit. They were learning about, just all kinds of like weird history shit. Shit that wasn't right about history. Which I don't want to go into too much detail. But yeah, there was a lot of people that woke up like, what the fuck are my kids being taught? And you don't really understand until it directly affects you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I wasn't very politically active. Actually, I wasn't politically active. It's been 10 years until I hit about 30 years old. In my 20s, I didn't give a fuck about politics. I didn't give a fuck about politics. I didn't care about what was going on in the world. It wasn't until I started having kids and they were getting a little bit older that I started thinking, like, dude, some of the shit that's going on in this country isn't fucking good. And I think really what started to first get my attention about politics was I noticed that we were bringing a lot of Indian people into this. eh, Well, let's put it this way. Where I live at in Ohio, they were bringing a lot of Indian people into the city, and a lot of the American gas stations were being bought out by Indians, and they were taking over all the gas stations in this town I lived in. Okay. Um, and I noticed that a lot of the American owned gas companies, like gas stations, not gas companies, but gas stations were being pushed out. They're being pushed out, bro. Um, and I think that was the first thing that like really got my attention. Like this fucking immigration shit ain't good. Yeah, I didn't either, HBR. The first term, dude. And when he come down the golden escalator and he started talking about we're gonna deport all these illegal immigrants, we're gonna build a fucking wall, and we're gonna kick out all these crooked politicians and blah. Like, dude, Trump had, I think, probably, I don't know, it's probably the most fired up anybody's ever been about politics because all he was saying all the right shit, and he followed through on some of it. Some of it he hasn't been able to because uh, the corruption and the bureaucracy is so deep in fucking Washington D.C. Like I don't think he can penetrate it if he tried. Um, but he has ignited a fucking movement. There's no doubt about that. Trump has ignited a movement that's not gonna die when he's done being president. Like a lot of people think, oh, this MAGA shit's almost over in 3 years. You don't understand what you've done. Like you've went from MAGA, and when everybody started out as MAGA and they started out as Trump supporters, they started that everybody on the left started calling us fucking racists, Nazis, white supremacists, KKK members, and they did that for literally 10 fucking years. And now all of a sudden there's a large group of people that are just saying like, and at first a lot of people that were like when we first the first like before Trump's first term, when you supported Trump and somebody called you a racist, it bothered you. It bothered you. You're like, dude, I'm not fucking racist. And you had to like defend your position. Okay. Well, now it's to the point where you call somebody a racist because they follow after Donald Trump. People don't give a fuck anymore, and they're like, call me whatever you want to call me. Let's get all these illegal immigrants out. Um, let's lock up fucking criminals. Let's secure the border. Um, let's turn this economy around. You can call me whatever the fuck you want to call me. And the thing is we are being we are being replaced. American citizens are being replaced by third world third world illegal immigrants. And I don't care if they're here on a TPS status, like the temporary protective status or not, H-1B visas, or here illegally. We're being replaced. We're being replaced, bro. And a lot of people don't want to realize that. They think, well, no, we're not being. There's no such thing as replace. They're not doing the white replacement theory. I'm telling you, if you, this is the thing. You can believe whatever you want to believe, but if you, some of the videos I have saved for the next live stream tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon, there's a few videos I have saved. And if white people ever become the minority, and I'm going to say this, if white people ever become the minority, do you honestly think they would take it easy on us and be nice to us? No. No. Um, and that's just the facts, bro. That's just the facts. Uh, and I would say probably here in the next 10, I would say probably here in the next 10 years, white people will be the minority if we don't change something. And the thing is every white person needs to tell other white people to go out and have as many fucking kids as possible. And you might not like it, you might not agree with it, and you might think I'm a fucking asshole. And I'll just say this: good, good. I'm glad you think I'm an asshole. Join the fucking club. There's thousands of people that probably think just like you. And sometimes you got to push the envelope and fight back a little bit. And the one thing that bothers me about the whole race thing is everybody can be proud of who they are. You can be proud to be black. You can be proud to be Mexican. You can be proud to be Asian. You can be proud to be Hispanic. Can't be proud to be white. Yeah. Yeah, HBR. A lot of people see that's the thing. A lot of people talk about they talk about the Jews, which I think is a subject we all need to discuss. Is the Jewish influence in our politics? But a lot of people leave out the influence and uh, the takeover that Islam's currently trying to do right now. Islam is a fucking problem. And I believe Jews in our government is a fucking problem. They're both a problem. Can we just can we stop picking and people on the right are like this sometimes. They're like, "Well, I'm not siding with Israel because they're committing genocide." You know, what about women and children and Palestine or whatever? Okay, yeah, I can feel for the women and children. All right. But I'm going to be totally honest with you. I don't give a fuck about either side. I care about this country and making sure neither side gets enough power in this country to try to overthrow this country. And what they're trying to do with Islam is they're trying to sneak people into our fucking politics, and they're doing a very damn good job at it. They're bringing people into these cities and states, and they're putting them in city council, state senators. Um, they're putting them in. They're putting them in like local governments, and they're building power, and they're creating communities that they want, and they're fucking establishing areas that are controlled by Muslims. Okay, controlled by Somalians. All right. I believe Islam is the greatest threat. I think we got several fucking threats. We got several fucking threats. Islam's on the top of the list. Uh, but I think right now, geopolitically, our biggest threat, and this is just my personal opinion, is Israel. And the reason why I say that is because I think Israel is going to get us into some kind of fucking war that in the Middle East that we're not going to be able to get out of, and they're going to fuck us up. And this whole thing with Iran is not good. It's not good. And I understand Iran fucking hates us. Um, But I don't think Israel's our ally, and I'll stand on that. I don't think they are. I don't think they have our best interest in mind. Um, you know, and the thing is without us, Israel wouldn't be shit. Without us supplying them money for like military defense, they wouldn't be shit. And I don't know, man. I don't hate, and that's the thing. I think sometimes when I talk about this shit, I come off as like, I hate Jews or something. That's not it, bro. Like, that's not it whatsoever. Like, and I hate when people think like that. Like, oh my God, he hates Jews. He hates Israel. He hates that whole group of people. No, I don't want them motherfuckers meddling in our elections and our politics. I don't want them to have like I don't want APAC to even fucking exist. Because I feel like the donors and the bureaucracy behind the scenes, like in our politics, is just crazy, dude. Like the influence that they have over our politicians, and it's right and left, and it's just not good. It's not good. But Islam, yeah, yeah, I agree. I don't like their government either. But you gotta watch. You gotta watch. See, this is the thing. You gotta watch. You gotta watch the ones that are here too. HBR, because a lot of our media is controlled by uh, Zionist Jews. From our news stations that we watch, movies we watch, shows we watch, music we listen to, almost every big record label is owned by a Jewish Zionist. And I mean, you can do the research, like porn companies. I think it was, what is it? Fucking Pornhub. Pornhub's owned by like a Jewish rabbi or an ex rabbi, but he's still Jewish. So that's the thing. Like uh, I don't know, man. I think that America is being like hit from every side, bro. Like every side. Islam, uh, Jews, fucking Somalians, Mexicans, and then all of a sudden we got all these problems with fucking Russia, and you got the Russia and Ukraine war. You got China. China's always a fucking threat, and I'm telling you, dude, they're trying, and our country is just so fucking divided. We're so divided, bro. Like that's the problem. Like all this stuff has been put in place, um, and they're trying to destroy the country within. They're gonna make us weak, and then they're gonna attack. That's just my personal opinion. I think eventually, I think probably in my lifetime, you'll see somebody attack the U.S. like physically. Which when I was a kid, I never, you know, how you see the Red Dawn movies, and they landed. I think the first one it was Germans, wasn't it? And then the second one was like it was Asians, but I think it was supposed to represent. They never really said who it was, but I think it was. Uh, I think the remake of Red Dawn was supposed to be like North Korea. That's what I took it as. Um, yeah, if they try to hit the East Coast, they're screwed. But maybe they'll go right into L.A. Maybe they'll go right into L.A. Kill all the gays. Fuck. I'm kidding. Kinda. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think shit could get crazy, bro. And I keep saying like, oh man, we're close to this, we're close to that, and it just keeps progressing, dude. They control gas stations and motels. That's fucking true. They do. Well, and a lot of people bitched about like Trump going into Venezuela and doing what he did. Bro, I that's one thing I fucking fully support. We went in there and said, "Hey, well, we started making threats. Venezuela, we're gonna come take your shit, bro. You try to bring drugs over here, we're gonna blow up your fucking boats." And then you had that whatever Mandura or whatever, whoever their leader was. He's dancing and saying, calling Trump a coward and telling him to come get him, and it took him less than 2 hours to go fucking get him. The memes have been great, like the shit they've been posting about it. But I don't mind that shit at all. Like I think we should go and take their shit, whatever benefits us as a country. So that's just my personal opinion. Everybody can say, "Oh, the United States are just big bullies," and it's like, well, you know what? Watch us take Greenland too, because we're probably going to do that too. Which I might try to talk about that tomorrow if I get time. But Trump came out today and started talking about Greenland. A news reporter asked him, about it or whatever, and he's like, yeah. He's like, he said, we'll take Greenland, and we'll take it by force if we have to. And it's like, I don't know if he actually will, but he's talking like he's seriously thinking about just going over and taking Greenland. And a lot of people are like, "Oh man, he's just a big bully. He can't do that." Uh, I hope they take L.A. and take out L.A. and New York. To be honest, yeah, yeah. Just land. You got all the fucking Chinamen landing in L.A. taking out the gays. Oh shit. Uh, we're gonna pay their citizens a big check before we take away their free education and health care. Yeah, Greenland wants to be part of the U.S. Yeah, I don't think their leaders do. Maybe the citizens do, but the leaders they're scared to death, dude. And I seen this video. I don't know. It was like a fucking comedian or something. Some dude up giving some kind of speech today. Well, the speech is old, I think. I gotta find it and bookmark it on Twitter. But he's talking about like somebody in the crowd asked him like, should the U.S. buy Greenland? And the dude was like, well, they don't really have a choice. Either they can let the United States buy Greenland, or the United States can just come over and take it. Because what kind of military do you guys have? They hate the Danish. Yeah. Yeah, well, the problem with that is Trump is saying that Russia and China are making moves on Greenland. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to set up, what do they call them, destroyers or whatever. I don't know if those are big ass fucking boats. I'm thinking they're big ass like warcraft carriers, and they're trying to set them up on the coast of Greenland. And Trump is saying like that he thinks Russia and China is going to try to take over Greenland. And he's saying like I don't want Russia or China to be even that close to us. That would be fucking dangerous. That would be super dangerous. So strategically, I think it's a good move. I think it's funny how Trump presents it. He's like, we're just gonna go over there and take yo shit. uh, every now and then he comes out, man, and he has like a moment where he's 2016 Trump again, and I'm like, all right, I can get on board with that. If they can take Greenland like they took Venezuela, I mean, I can't really argue about that. None of our troops died. They were in there and out in 2 hours. Um, so imagine they had a gay counter and shouted each time they took one out. Shit. Ugh. Trump just swinging that MAGA dick around right now. Trump said his. I'm telling you, I'll have to send that. I'll have to send that clip to you. of his like little press conference today. I don't know what the fuck they were doing, but they had some kind of press conference today. I stumbled on it on Twitter, and he basically just took out his balls and plopped them on the table. Said we're gonna take Greenland. Like damn, bro. And the thing is like the thing is if Trump loses the midterms this year, like they're gonna like if the Democrats get the House and the Senate, they're gonna impeach him, bro. So they're gonna impeach him. So he might as well just go fucking all out, dude. Just go all out. What the fuck you waiting for? Do whatever the fuck you want. You're on your last what? You know, you got what another 3 years if you don't if you don't get impeached. Yeah, yeah. I've been watching the freaks protesting in Minneapolis tonight. Yeah, yeah. I need to get back on Twitter here in a minute. I'm sure shit's about to pop off. During the George Floyd riots back in 2020, and nothing really happened until like the second and third night that everybody was out there. Like they started looting and lighting shit on fire and like all kinds of crazy shit. So I'm looking for that to pop off here soon. But the difference is, and the reason why I'm not sure it'll get to the level that 2020 did with the George Floyd riots, is because she was white. And that's just me being honest. Like I don't know if it'll get to that fucking level. I think there could be some riots, some looting, some crazy shit, but I don't know. I don't know if it'll get to the point. They burned the whole fucking city of Minneapolis down um, during the George Floyd riots, and I went there 2 years ago, not last year, but the year before. I had to go there for work. And that fucking city, dude, still looks like shit. It looks like a fucking third world shithole. Like there were some areas I turned down because I had to meet with a client in Minneapolis, and there were some streets I turned down, dude. I thought I'm fucking dude. If my car dies or if I can't let anybody get too close to my fucking car because I'm gonna wind up getting shot or killed. Um, but yeah, I didn't really, when I was there for like 3 days. I didn't fucking, I didn't go out at night, like into the city or nothing like that. Fuck that. Wasn't gonna do that. Um, but yeah, it still looked run down. I actually drove past the place where, like, the George Floyd Memorial or whatever. Um, yeah, yeah, it was still there. I thought about, like, stopping and taking pictures. I'm here to pay tribute to Saint George Floyd. Uh, yeah, it's about common sense, not racism. Yeah, bro. The common sense is gone, though, man. You start talking common sense, they're like, you fucking racist. Yeah. Pattern recognition, they don't like hearing that either, bro. Pattern recognition. Yeah, yeah. That's the thing, too. Cities like that, Johnny, Ringo, cities like that, dude, they got some really strict gun laws. So I like it here in Ohio. It's a stand your ground state. Which stand your ground means is you fuck around, you will find out. And I'm getting to the point where I'm too old to fight, dude. I'm getting to that point. My life feels threatened, or my family's life feels threatened. Yeah, it's a done deal, brother. Good thing I don't live there or visit because I fly a rebel flag everywhere. Yeah, probably wouldn't last long. You'd probably get, well, I mean, it would last long, but you'd probably get somebody to talk shit. Fuck them. Fuck them. You have to go to Seattle for doctor's appointments and you hate it. Yeah. What up, Mad Mike? Mad Mike in the chat. That's how my town is. You can carry a rifle on your shoulders and no one asks any questions. Yep. That's the way it should be, bro. Yeah, you should. Yeah, same here in Tennessee. Yeah, Tennessee stand your ground state. Yeah, bro. You should. You should be able to fucking defend yourself, dude. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to have to ever. I'll be totally honest with you. I don't want to ever have to use it, but I fucking will. Yeah. That's good though, man. You should be able to fly that fucking rebel flag, bro. Fly wherever the fuck you want. I just know some people are more sensitive about it than others. Um, there's been a few spots that I've been in, like with my job. Like I went to Anaheim, California. You just talk about like it was last February. I went to Anaheim, and you talk about a fucking yeah, dude. I didn't see a whole lot of white people in fucking California, to be totally honest. It was like you were. I think you're already in. I can say Anaheim. I don't know much about it. Anything else in California, but in Anaheim, as a white person, you're already a minority, in my opinion. I can't tell you how many middle fingers I get. Fuck them. Yeah. Did you really, Cody Lee? Mississippi surprisingly doesn't have it. I did 5 for protecting my family. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Yeah. Man, Mike, I'm doing a little bit better, and I might be working next week. Hopefully, fingers are crossed. That's good, man. I ain't seen you for a little while. You still been in Triple T's chat, Mad Mike? I wouldn't say me and Triple T ain't tight anymore. Let's put it that way. I don't have nothing against Triple T. I was actually in his chat the other night when he was interviewing Adam for a minute. Crazy, bro. Yeah, you have to hit me up on IG, Cody. Tell me a little bit about that story if you don't care. Just been going through it. Well, I'm praying for you, brother, man. You don't. Uh, hopefully you can find peace, bro. It's tough around this time of year, man. If you live anywhere that's fucking cold or you go through I'm telling you, the holiday seasons are rough on a fucking person, dude. The holiday seasons, then it gets fucking cold, and you go through some fucking tough shit, dude. You go through some tough shit. Mentally, it can be draining. Oh shit! I didn't know you. I think I might have heard that you lost your mom. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Sorry to hear that, dude. I know it's got to be tough. Yeah, yeah. I think about that shit a lot. My parents are both getting older, bro. Like I had to drop my wife's car off at the shop today because I got the oil changed. Okay, yesterday. When we bought the car, they gave us a free oil change. I'm like, okay, I'll let them change the fucking oil. Well, I take it in there, and they change the oil. I get the car back. I'm driving it back. Fucking check engine light comes on. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So I call them up. I'm like, hey man, check engine light just came on. The shit wasn't on before I brought it in there to get the oil changed. Um, so I had to take it in there today. Well, I had my mom meet me there to bring me back to the house because it was like super early in the morning. And I noticed when my mom got out of the car, she ain't walking as fast as she used to. And I'm thinking, oh man, she's starting to slow down, starting to get old. Yeah, off and on in YouTube. Yeah, I can understand, bro. I can understand. Well, I'll be praying for you, man. Hopefully, I mean, you're never gonna get over a death that close. When that type of shit happens, bro. But hopefully, you can find some peace through it and get a little bit better each day. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing, man. You just never fucking know. You just never know. Lose your parents and shit, man. My dad's in his 70s. I think about that shit too. But I don't know, man. My dad, I tell you, he's in his 70s, but that motherfucker can still outwork me. Sometimes it'd be surprising me. He got energy for days. I don't know. That must have skipped me. Cause fuck, dude, I'm tired all the time. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure your mom wants you to be happy and more go through your morning and stuff like that, but come out on the other side. You know, you go through some shit like that, and I've mourned, a little bit with my grandparents and stuff when they passed away. That shit sucked. Um, I haven't lost I've lost a couple aunts, a couple uncles. I haven't lost, my parents are still with me, so I think about that shit. It's gonna be rough. What up, Meg? Meg in the chat. What up? What up? I was in Triple T's chat the other night, Meg. I think what was that last night when he was interviewing Adam? Yeah, I was only there for a minute. I just stopped to say hey. I don't know, man. I think maybe I was a little too hard on Triple T. I was too much of a dick. Maybe should reach out to him, talk to him. Yeah. So what does everybody think about Adam? Adam disappearing for a little while. How long do you think it'll be? I mean, I hope he goes away and gets a fucking break. That's my stance. Like if he's struggling and needs a break, take a break, bro. Just take a break. However long that is, whatever you need. And then you never know, you might take a break and not ever come back. Just a break till the upskirt fans stop bothering him. I don't know if it's so much uh the upskirt fans. I just think he's getting. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Adam. I don't know what's going on with Adam. He's a hard person to read. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. He's kind of a hard person to read. Adam doesn't seem like he's in a good place at all. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I wonder what the fuck's going on. Hopefully he's got some good friends around him and shit, people he can reach out to. I'm sure he fucking does, but he had a big year last year. Probably he had a super busy year. I'll say that. Yeah, I think he's depressed. I can relate. He said he can't find happiness. Yeah, yeah, I can relate. I can relate with that. I think it's something that maybe I can't relate to his level, but it's something about for me like here lately. It's like I don't know. I ever since I'll say for myself, ever since I hit fucking 40, for some reason, like I haven't been able to fucking find the same motivation I had. It's fucking weird, dude. Like I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to fucking do shit. Most of the time, I don't want to leave my house. So I don't know. Maybe I am fucking depressed. Yeah, he's got an amazing wife. Yeah, I think he'll be alright, man. But if he gets into a tough spot, he needs to reach out to somebody, dude. Sometimes you can put yourself, and I can do this to myself. I put myself out on a fucking island. What up, True Texan? True Texan in the chat. What up? What up? Sometimes I think like for myself, I isolate too much. Reach out when you gotta fucking talk, or if you need to talk to somebody. I just wish me personally, dude. I wish Adam nothing but the best. I hope that he finds peace and happiness. I know he took that. I know Charlie Kirk's death affected him a lot. It affected me too, bro. Like the Charlie Kirk thing. Then I'm sure it didn't help him going through it with Upchurch and all of Creek Squad and all that shit. Like I'm sure that shit sucked. Like considering Upchurch, yeah, he basically considered Upchurch a fucking one of his best friends. So yeah, dude. Yeah, early to mid 40s gets hard, especially with this cold ass weather and short days. Yeah, it's great that he's brought light to men's mental health. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I tell you what. Sometimes men get overlooked. Like they think like just because we don't cry or like show like a shit ton of emotions, like we ain't going through it. And I've said this several times on my podcast. Like we go through shit. We just don't say much, bro. So HBR, I forgot to ask you, dude. How are you doing physically? Are you up moving around and shit now? I haven't talked to you about that since about your car accident for a while. The cold weather has been hell on the new metal in my body. Yeah. Are you able to walk yet? All that good shit? I don't know what all. Like I know you was pretty fucked up there for a while. You still can't walk yet? You got people helping take care of you and shit? Home health aid or anything like that? I hear the Somalians, man, they got a bunch of home health aides that pick you up, take you to the Leering Center. I'm sorry, I had to fucking throw that in there. I don't want to think about 50s yet. I didn't want to think about 40s when it came, just to let you know, Meg. I started realizing, dude, like, I am getting old. I'm getting old. Yeah, the old lady takes good care of me when she don't leave me on the porch in the rain. No shit. She left you on the porch in the rain? That's fucked up, bro. That sounds like something I would fucking do. Put my wife out on the porch. I'll get you some fresh air, honey. Go inside, fall asleep or something. Oh, you pissed her off? That's fucking. Oh, you want to talk shit, honey? Sleeping on the porch tonight in the fucking rain. Oh shit, that's fucked up. Yeah. At least you got somebody to take care of you. I didn't even know you had. I didn't even know you had a girlfriend or wife. What do you got? A girlfriend? HBR? Yeah. Yeah. Did you see the Edward the Great pick up church posted? No. I haven't fucking around. I watched a video, like I got on his stories the other day and I recorded a bunch of his stories and I was gonna jump online and like talk shit about it. He said some, it was right after New Year's. He said some off the wall shit about Adam. And I was like, ugh. It's like, I lost interest. I was like, nah, fuck it. I haven't been paying attention to him. He thinks like everybody's still paying attention to him, and like nobody's even fucking really mentioning him. Oh, it was your guys' 14th anniversary. Damn, dude, you've had long term girlfriend. I don't know why. I thought you lived alone or something. HBR. He has a crown on his eyes, rolled back in his head, looks demonic. Yeah, that wouldn't be the first time he's posted demonic shit. He's weird, bro. Like that is one weird cat. Like he talks shit about Adam, like using praying hands and like talking about prayer and like God and stuff. Like, but he's like one of the most demonic. And then he talked about just in time about doing witchcraft and shit. And like this dude is literally practicing that one video he made. I think it was with Hosier, but it was like literally a demon in the video. Like it was weird. 53 in February, and you've never felt better. All right, got to the point where I just don't give a fuck. Yeah, that's a good place to be. It's a good place to be. I want to get to the point where I fucking care care about going to the fucking gym. I need to get my ass back to the gym. I've been lazy, dude. Winter's been rough. Like the holidays, winter. Yeah, his manager is in some wild shit. I did see that. Yeah, his manager's fucking weird, dude. When I turned 50, I also turned into Archie Bunker. That's not bad. That's not a bad thing. Archie was wild. I seen some clip the other night. I think it was the dude. I think it was Archie Bunker. But I don't know what fucking show it was. That's a little bit before my time. But they had some. It was like a sheriff and Archie Bunker had this dude. Like they were questioning this dude, and the one guy's like, "Did you have sex with so and so?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, yeah, I did have sex with her. She's over age." And then Archie Bunker was like, "She's retarded." It's like it was like a short reel. Some of the reels I see on Instagram are wild. Let's put it that way. Yeah, selling human bones is crazy shit. Yeah, I didn't know about that, but I know that dude is fucking weird. I did see some of it. There was an account that followed me on IG and was posting a bunch of shit, and then I just haven't seen the account since. I haven't really been paying attention either. I'll have to find that clip and post it like on IG or something. Have I seen any of the Maduro Diddy videos on IG? Yes. Yeah, it's some wild shit, bro. AI is crazy. But yeah, I seen the Maduro one. Like, they play the song from Hangover, and it's like JD Vance, Trump, and like somebody else, and they're like it shows like them capturing Maduro in fucking Venezuela, and then like having a fucking crazy ass night where they're all drinking like hangover. They got Maduro in Hello Kitty fucking pajamas. There's an episode of Soft White Underbelly of Church's manager and his wife. Yeah, I had to look into that a little bit more. His manager was fucking weird. When it popped up and I started looking into it, um, I was like busy doing something. Like I had other shit going on. It was like close to the holidays. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. The Maduro fucking memes and shit. Uh, but I've been getting some wild shit on Instagram. It's like mostly like a bunch of racist shit, and then I'll get like stuff about gay people, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Midget wrestling. Like I don't know. It's crazy. And then I've been getting here lately. I stumbled on this one dude that makes I'll have to send you one HBR. But there's this fucking white dude that makes diss tracks towards people, and they're terrible diss tracks, bro. And I sent one to Hard Target the other day. I was like, dude, this shit's better than blasphemy, and it's fucking terrible. You sent me a Trump meme. All right, yeah, I have to check that out. Into all kinds of serial killer memorabilia. Yeah, yeah. Fucking, my wife went through a phase where she wanted to watch nothing but documentaries about serial killers. I'm like, dude, I'm kind of nervous. She had ID channel playing like 24/7. Like, are you trying to come up with ideas? All right. Well, I think I'm gonna jump off here, man. I think I'm done for the night. I just thought I'd get on here and bullshit a little bit, talk about politics, talk about shit in Minnesota, all that stuff. But I appreciate you guys coming through, man. Always fun to hang out. I haven't done a phone live stream for a while. Um, so I appreciate you guys coming through. Be on the lookout. Tomorrow I'm gonna drop a political stream. I'm gonna talk about the shit that's going on in Minneapolis. I got a bunch of shit pulled up. Crazy shit liberals are doing. Wild. Um, I appreciate you guys. Have a good night. God bless you. God bless your family. God bless the United States of America. I'm out.